We are live September 7th, 2022. What is going on, everyone? It's TJ Jackson and Francis Jackson
Hey guys.
coming at you live on YouTube, Facebook, and
Twitch.
nope,
Twitter.
Twitter.
Ah.
We went with Twitter today. Yeah, we probably should be doing both Twitch and Twitter, but we're on Twitter today. How is everyone doing? Yes, we are back home from a wonderful mini vacation for Francis and myself.
Yeah, we're back.
Why you say it like that?
We're back home.
Of course, we went to Europe. My brothers and I, aka 3T, had a show in Nijmegen. I think I'm saying that pretty well. So any of my Dutch viewers can let me know how that was. But my brothers and I, 3T, we had a show at a festival. I think it was called We Love the 90s. I'm not sure. But we had a good time, and we got to walk through the festival after. It was my very first festival, walking around. Yeah, I said Nijmegen, right? Cool. Simmer Music's got me. They say I said it right.
It
Okay,
doesn't
cool.
even sound like there's a
And anyways, yes, the crowd was huge. It was an amazing, amazing day. It was an amazing night. Like I said, it was our first time being in a festival. When I say that, not performing at a festival, my brothers and I have done that many times, but it was my first time going in the crowd of a festival. After our performance, when it turned into the DJs doing their things and the doom, 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 and people going crazy.
Where you feel the music.
I wanted to walk around and experience what the festival life is like since I've never been. Francis, everyone wants to know, what are you drinking?
Oh, this is it's collagen.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
With water?
Yeah, with ice and water.
Oh.
No protein in it.
Where'd you get that from?
You got it.
From where?
From Costco.
Really?
Yeah.
Must have been on sale.
Must have been on sale.
Unless you told me to get it.
Well, no, because I had collagen. I'm trying this one. It's a liquid form, but it's pretty good.
Yes.
Has vitamins too.
C-Fan says my Dutch was good. Nijmegen. That I was saying Nijmegen, but I figured it out. It's Nijmegen, like nighttime, but it's Nijmegen. Something like that. Anyways, yes, we had a good time. We were performing, my brothers and I, but Francis and I went a week early, 5 days early, to go spend time in Paris. And then we stayed an extra 5 days to go to Cannes. And Francis, that was your first time in Cannes. Mm-hmm. I think for some reason, something is telling me I've been to Cannes, not for a long term, but maybe for a day. I have a memory of being in Cannes for something, but this was definitely my first time experiencing Cannes and relaxing in Cannes. And I have to say, it was something special.
Well, yes, it was. And we will be back.
Francis, what was your favorite part about Cannes?
Just sitting by the sea.
It's fantastic.
It was just amazing.
It was amazing.
It was beautiful. Well, I don't usually get in the water. I'll get in pool water, but when it comes to, I get scared of fish and sharks. I know. TJ says I watch too much news. I don't care. I'm very cautious. Even when I was younger, I did not like the lake water, and my family would forcefully push me in every time.
Francis never goes in water, pools, oceans. And why don't you? Because it does something to your hair?
Pools I do.
You don't like to, though.
Oh, I love to go in the pool. Yes, I do.
You don't like to dunk your head in the water?
No, because then it's like your hair feels all gross and I don't.
Cool. Well, you look beautiful. You look like a scene from a movie where you're moving your hair and it's in slow motion and the sun is making your hair shine.
I was swimming in that water. It was beautiful. It
was really, really something special. And Trisha says, hey guys, so guess what? I became a member today because I'm vacationing in the US, so I was able to join the membership.
Nice. Yay. Trisha.
Wait a minute. You could only have done it in the US, Trisha? Either way, thank you for becoming a member. There's a lot of cool content already in the membership, but we are going to be doing some special videos from our trip in the membership. So there may, Omizel and I were just talking, was it yesterday or the day before, but he was asking about our vacation and he said, oh, that sounds like a cool little vlog. And I don't know when that's going to come out, but at the very least, I want to still do little mini shows of what we did.
I recorded a lot of it.
You recorded a lot of it.
Yeah.
So,
but I did mine vertical.
Come on, Francis.
No, you're supposed to be.
Yeah, that's our rule, you guys. She does vertical for TikTok. Well, not TikTok.
I don't
but
do TikTok.
For the reels. And then I am in charge of horizontal for YouTube. That's the kind of agreement we came down to, and It's actually cool. It's cool.
We'll see how well
I
it
love
works.
YouTube more than anything. She likes her reels and stuff like that. Um, yes, Abuelita knows. Yes, I am always looking for a good deal, TJ. By the way, Abuelita and everyone who is interested in our vlogs, we are going to see Miss Abuelita in our upcoming vlog. I don't know if it's going to come out this Sunday or the next Sunday, but we are going to Nebraska. So for those of you around the world who've never heard of Nebraska or don't know anything about Nebraska, it's a very cool city, and you're going to learn about it by watching our Family Rules. So make sure to check it out. Omaha, Nebraska is where we went. So yes, that's going to be coming up. Chris Nell with the super chat says, welcome home. Hope all is well. Friday's release day, y'all. Make sure you pre-save him and add passion. So excited, and I'll be sending a super chat on Bommy's behalf too. But is Bommy can't send it because she's in Nigeria? Is that what's going on? I'm guessing because Bommy usually is able to do it, but I think when she goes to Nigeria, she can't. But yes, I'm excited for Passion. Francis, are you excited for Passion? I love
that song. Yes.
Do you?
I do.
How are people going to receive it? How are people going to like it?
I think they're going to love it.
You think so?
Yeah. See, I'm a lyric kind of girl. And when the lyrics hit me, I love the song. And it's great lyrics.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. You heard it from Franny J. She likes the song, so she thinks you're going to like it. So there we go. I said it earlier in an Instagram members live that I'm a little not concerned, but I have a little like feelings. Not often when I release music, but with Passion, it's one of those songs, and maybe 5 other songs I've released so far have I felt like this, and maybe
it didn't
only
hit
3.
You or something.
I love Passion. I love recording it. I love writing it with David and Ryan. I loved all the whole part of it. It's just something happens, a couple weeks going into the release that I don't want to say it's nerves, but it's like
could be nerves.
It's weird though. I just want to make sure you all like it. I'm cool with it. My family's cool with it. I want to make sure my following and those who listen to me like it. So that is where the nerves come from. I don't want to let anyone down, and I want you all to enjoy it. Samara says, looking forward to hearing your new single, Passion.
I think they're going to love it.
Well, there you go, you guys. I'm going to make sure it's in the description box, a pre-save link. So you can pre-save it at least after this, if you're watching live, after this live ends. But if you're rewatching it may already be there. So check it out. Tori says, will you release a physical CD single for Passion? Tori, I don't think so. That was a special thing because I was on the road with Heaven on My Lips, and we were doing the tour, and I'm a big fan of physical stuff, especially when you're going to a show. But to say that Heaven on My Lips will not be my last CD single. No. There's something that's cool about it, but I didn't do one for Passion. I think for one of my upcoming singles in the new year, I will be doing some CD singles because they're fun. They're cool. Again, I get to put alternate versions on, a cappella, instrumental, maybe a remix. So not for Passion, but maybe for one of the upcoming songs, which happen to be Francis's and JoJo's favorite.
The Heaven on My Lips?
No, honey, the ones that are coming out in the beginning of next year.
But you know what? There's some that it's taking a long time to come out, and I'm ready for them to come out.
I know.
They're good ones.
I know. Well,
but I guess you have
sometimes you got to be patient.
I think I've been pretty patient.
Kinga says the lyrics are fire. Ooh, there you go.
You're gonna like this next one then, Kinga.
I'll preserve it on Spotify. I'll pre-save it. Yes, thank you, Simmer Music. The CMG says, "Do the kids miss you?" Did the kids miss us, Francis?
Yes, they did. Who missed us the most, would you say?
I think Dee Dee missed us the most, which is surprising because going into the trip, I would have said Dee Dee would miss us the least, but she actually missed us the most. When I walked through the door, she gave me a 5-minute hug.
She wouldn't let him go.
She would not let me go. It was very sweet. It was a beautiful thing to see.
You know what's funny, though, about Dee Dee? She was texting me, when are you coming home? She didn't text that to you.
No, she didn't.
But she kept saying, when are you guys coming home? When are you going to be back? And that's not like Dee Dee. Dee Dee's usually in her own little world. But when TJ walked in the door, she literally wouldn't let him go. And it was pretty cute.
Happy Monkey says, good evening. I'm so excited for Halloween. I'm coming to Thriller Night on both nights.
Wow.
Okay, happy monkey. It'll be my first time in the USA and traveling alone. I'm so happy because I didn't really
Wow.
celebrate it as a child. Well, I will tell you
This will
this.
be an experience then.
This will definitely be an experience. It'll be a lot of fun. It will definitely be memorable for you, Happy Monkey. I can confidently say that. Um, it's a fantastic night. You know, there's no. I can honestly say this. You guys know I don't brag about stuff, but I can honestly say there's no other party like this party. It's on a whole nother level. There's
Mhm.
no, what's the phrase? There's no shortcuts. Everything is done to the highest level, and it's a lot of fun. Happy Monkey, since you're not from the States, one thing I would say to you is to try to stay till actual Halloween, October 31st, and try to go trick or treat in a good area. That's another cool experience that I think you should experience. Like you said, you haven't experienced it. It's something that would be very cool and special.
Yeah.
Miss Mercedes, Lexi Mack says, love Thriller Night.
It's fun.
Lexi, did you miss us? That's the question.
Did you miss us, Lex?
I don't think she missed us.
I think she did.
Chris Nell with the super chat says, Bommy. This is from Bommy. Says, dearest Queen Franny and King Foofy, just want to say I love y'all, and I'll be back in Britain so I can super chat soon. Hoping to come to a 3T show and meet everyone again, especially your brothers.
We hope so too, Bommy.
I will say this. It was cool because for some of the fans, followers, supporters who came to my Night to Remember shows, they also came to the 3T show in Nijmegen. And I think it was for some of them the first time meeting my brothers too. And it was just a cool experience for everyone. So it was a great trip.
Amazing.
Claudia says, Francis, moving your hair in slow motion, writing Francis a song just like this. There you go.
Go ahead, TJ.
There you
have
go.
Some inspiration. You should have had some inspiration when I was doing that.
Francis, Jessica looks, I haven't read it yet, but looks like it's an important question. A parenting question. It says, Francis, at what age do you think it's appropriate to start wearing makeup? My mom didn't let me until I was 16, but my nieces who are in middle school can already do a full face of makeup.
Wow.
What's your opinion on this? And before Francis answers, I would love to hear everyone else's response. What age is an appropriate age for a young lady to start wearing makeup?
Okay. So my mom was pretty strict with that. But more so than my mom, my brother. My brother always told us, you don't need that. He would say SHIT. You don't need that on your face to be beautiful. You're more beautiful without it. So he was very hard on us. And I actually remember a time where I was probably in 8th grade and I was allowed to wear eyeliner. So that was it. So my mom started slowly. So I was probably 14 and a half and I started to wear eyeliner. My brother literally made me take it off.
Really?
And it was just eyeliner.
At 14?
At 14.
So with all of that information you just shared,
okay.
Francis.
So for me, I'm not as strict with Dee Dee and Joe. Obviously, Joe does not wear makeup. But even when we were younger, we were not allowed to play with makeup or put it on. So now Dee Dee, she's in high school and she wears eyeliner and mascara. And that's it. But she doesn't even really do that every day. So when she's feeling good or, has a dance or something, she will do it. I would say the proper age, probably let them start trying it out at probably 14. Simple things. Now, you have to also teach your kids that once you start putting foundation on, that's what you get used to. So then without it, you start to feel like your skin doesn't look as good. So I didn't start wearing foundation. I don't even think I was wearing it when I met you. Okay. So probably when I was like 28, I started to wear foundation. Older.
Okay. So what is your final number then? You said
I would say 14. Let them start with eyeliner, mascara, simple things, lip gloss. What I would really start with is lip gloss first and then move up.
Okay, but what about a full face? Because that was a question.
Full makeup. Face, probably 16.
I think 16?
Probably 16. But I don't think my girls are going to do that. Lexi, she didn't. Does she even wear foundation now? She may wear foundation now.
Lexi, do you? Lexi will let us know.
Yeah, and it's only when she goes out. I personally don't like to wear makeup.
Oh. Lexi says, TJ, do you remember why I started wearing makeup? LOL with the basketball. Lexi, I don't, but please let me know. Remind me. I with the basketball clue. Oh, I think I know.
What?
Ooh, Lexi, is this something you probably shouldn't send on here, right? I'm thinking. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not one of those that you want to put. If that's the case, then I do know. If it's one of those like, no, it's fine, then you can put it on. But I think I know. I
don't know.
I'll tell you off. It's not the right
Lexi
thing.
really didn't. She didn't.
That's
I was
great,
strict
Lexi.
on
Thanks.
her. I was strict on her. With
so
makeup.
Lexi didn't really care to wear makeup?
No, I think when she first started high school, 9th grade, I let her wear mascara.
Yeah.
And lip gloss.
Georgina says it right. She says, I started with 13, but I'm confident without it too. I just love it. So I think that's the key. I think the risk of letting young ladies wear it young is that they'll feel unconfident without it when they go places. And I think if your child is a child that's going to be maybe reliant on it after wearing it a couple times, then I think you should be pushing that age back. Philippa says 18. I kind of think the
occasionally she wears it.
The later you can make it, the better. But at the same time, but if a young lady wants to dress up and be a young lady, why are we stopping that?
Right? Well, I just think there's an appropriate time and an appropriate age.
Yeah, Carrie says I only wear it to important events.
That's what for me too, Carrie. Like I don't even wear. For me, I don't put foundation on only when I go somewhere.
I think Carrie's on. That would be my answer. So for me, it'd be less about the age. I think, like, look, if we had a wedding and Joe's young, but Dee Dee, for instance, let's just say it was a year ago or next year, and Joe really wanted to wear makeup to a wedding, I think that would be fine for her to wear.
Well, but makeup,
now,
when
but
I say
in a year?
It would be lip gloss.
I don't know. If she wanted a doll, wanted to doll up to a wedding with a nice wedding dress and all that, I'm not going to say you're too young.
No, but it's got to be appropriate. I'll let her do like a little blush. A little blush.
Oh, okay. Lexi, you could put that. I saw that. You could put that in the comments. I could share that. I kind of had that idea. I was thinking it was more in reference to other players. I was worried you're going to put that. So just put... Everyone's probably like, what is he talking about? Lexi just sent us a text on the reasoning. But Lexi, yeah, feel free to put that in the comments and I'll share it.
Well, yeah, because Lexi always did look, even in high school, like she was 13.
Belen says makeup is like a mask when you're shy.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it helps. Look, it helps with my confidence. So when I'm just feeling like, crappy for like 5 days or 4, I'll just go and put a little bit of makeup on and it automatically does make me feel better.
Jack Love has a very great comment, and thank you, Jack Love, for commenting. She says, I'm an esthetician, so I strongly recommend to focus on skincare first and makeup to enhance your beauty.
I truly believe in this.
I love that. But
it's very true.
And then Jennifer asks, but I also think it might be helpful for some to build self-esteem, but it depends on the person. But is that what we want? Do we want someone to rely on makeup to build their self-esteem?
Okay, well, look, I'm a confident person, but it does help me feel a little better. It just kind of puts a little pep in my step.
Okay. Claire says it definitely helps to boost your confidence if you feel a little insecure. All right.
If I'm feeling, look, I'm like, ooh, I look raggedy for these last 4 days. Let me just do a little something. It would never be full face though.
And
I don't do that.
Here we go. So Lexi started to wear eyeliner and mascara to look a bit older for recruiting during games. LOL for basketball. Yes, Lexi, that is, and maybe Lexi, I may have encouraged it for recruiting aspects. But I had noticed a lot of the great players in high school were wearing makeup and they just looked older and more confident, even on the court. If a girl can wear makeup while she's playing basketball and still dominate the game, she's been doing this for a while. She can go at halftime and fix her makeup while everyone else is tired. I thought that was a cool thing. Lexi also adds, if you're doing it for yourself, I think it's fine. If it's for others, that's where it gets a bit murky. But do we think 14 and 15-year-olds know when they're doing it for themselves, and or not? I think they know, but can they be disciplined enough, self-disciplined enough to not let it get to that point? I feel like that line's pretty murky for them, and I don't know if they could do it for themselves. I know some can, but I don't know if majority can. But
I think it's really important, though, to teach your girls, especially, that you don't need that to be beautiful.
So, Francis, Stephanie wants to know your skincare. She says you look amazing.
Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I don't really do much. TJ wants me to do, not TJ, but there's been requests for me to do a skincare routine, and I will. Are you going to film that for me?
I will. Yeah.
Okay.
I will.
Yeah, I really don't do much. I really think the fact that I didn't wear makeup for many years when I was younger helped my skin. Oh. It really did, because when I go get a facial or go to an esthetician, they always say you have great skin.
I will say it seems like you wear makeup now more than you ever did in the past.
Yes. And it's not foundation. It's maybe a little concealer here and there, and then the eyes, lip gloss.
That's what you do?
Yep.
There you go.
Because for me, it makes me feel better.
Well, Jessica, we'll go back to the question. We hope that helped you. We got a nice little conversation going, and there was a lot of feedback. So I hope that helped answer any. Well, I think you're a little older. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just wanting to know when you're supposed to be wearing it.
Yeah, so, I think full face, if you're going to a dance, it should not be an everyday thing.
So it seems really shouldn't. Seems like your mom is in agreement with what most others say. So there you go. The one and only Donna, Francis,
hey, Donna,
has a question. Donna says, "Afternoon, beautiful people. Must be wonderful to be back home with the children. My question is, can a parent be friends with their children?" This is a good question too. So these last two questions, I think, are one of them is gonna be the title. I can already see it of this Q&A. Just one, just because these are two great questions. Francis and I actually talk about this every now and then. Franny, I'll let you go first. Can a parent be friends with their children?
I was raised. I'm going to tell you how I was raised and how I kind of changed that a bit. I was raised that I only had my mom, and my dad was kind of in and out, but I was raised that she was my mom. She wasn't my friend first. I knew the respect level. I mean, we had the utmost respect for my mom. So looking back now, I feel like if I was more, if I felt like I could be more open with my mom, things would have been different for me for sure. As far as like coming to her and saying when I was ready to, do more mature things, but I was terrified, so I didn't.
Okay.
So now I don't necessarily say that I'm my kids' friends. I'm Lexi's friend now, because I truly believe that once I've raised them, and when they're older in life, the person that they should be coming to are their parents for the best advice, because who loves you more than your own parents?
Mm-hmm.
To me, no one. They're going to give you the most solid advice.
Mm-hmm.
With Dee Dee and Joe, I can't say that I'm their friend, but I try to be as open as I can with them. And I feel like it's a process. It's a step.
But like I can say from my experience, you were definitely more you're definitely more friendly or on the friendier tip with Dee Dee and Joe than you were with Lexi.
I can say that. Yes.
And Sage.
Yes.
I think
because I'm going to tell you why. This is a big reason. I feel like when you grow up in you have a harder childhood and you've made a lot of mistakes and you've seen what can happen around you, you're more strict. And I think that and I think for my sisters too, we were way more strict on our first kids because we were like, no, this is not going to happen to you. We're going to make sure that you didn't make the same mistakes that we made. Right. And you, where I'm from, it was very strict. It was yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir. It was very strict.
Well, I will say this, Francis. I think being friendly with kids is a good thing. With your kids is a good thing. But
to a certain extent,
to a certain extent, I don't think
I'm not trying to be their homie.
You're not trying to go to the new Harry Styles concert with you.
No, I mean, that's okay if you want to, but I just don't.
Okay, so that's not the okay. You're not trying to go to.
I took Lexi to a concert when she was like 12 or 13.
But were you fanning out with Lexi?
No.
See, there's a difference.
No.
I think being your friend is like when you're like, oh my God, she's doing this. This is our song and all that stuff. Whereas,
but it can be cute. That could be cute. I get.
No, it is cute. It is cute. There's nothing wrong with that.
Parent.
So what is being a friend with your child? What does that mean?
Okay.
What's crossing?
No, I'm going to tell you where I learned. Because look, there is no parenting book, okay? I could have done a lot of things different with Lexi and Sage. But what I felt like is that when Lexi was about 16, 17, I could have helped her through a lot of things had I been more open, okay? If that makes sense at all. And not so strict. So I've learned that I want my girls to feel comfortable to come and talk to me about things. I don't necessarily love like the high school drama and all that stuff, but I want to be that soundboard for them. And I feel like I could give them feedback. There is a fine line between being your child's friend and being their parent. I know parents who want to be their friend first. They just want to be loved by your child. There's a saying that we back in the day that's like, if my kids like me, I'm doing, if they don't like me, then I'm doing something right. Right. So I feel like it's our job to make them into the best people that they can be, but also there's a balance.
Belen says, I think parents are there to educate and guide their children. If they see you as a friend, they may lose your respect.
It's the respect.
And not see you able to help them in life.
And I've seen it with a lot of my friends who want to be their child's friend. The child doesn't respect them. They really don't.
I like this. This is how I would be. Melanine says, I'm 27 and I can't curse in front of my mom. That's to me, this statement says it all. Because there's a level of respect or of, and I think that's a good thing. I think we should be holding our parents to a higher level of respect, and they're not our homies. I think the balance is just that you should be able to be comfortable in going to your parents for anything. So I think holding on to that position of respect is important, but at the same time, if you can balance it with being open and encouraging open conversations, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
Carrie says, yes, my dad is one of my best friends now that I'm older. And of course, like Francis said, is once they get into their adult age, I think that's when all bets are off. And if you've laid the groundwork of being a parent first from 0 to 18, then you could be their friend from 18 to life. And that child will always still have that respect for you because they know you're not just going to agree with them because of a friendship or to be
you're
cool.
Their parent first.
You're going to be on them if you feel the need to. And I think that's very important. That's a huge asset for any young adult. So,
but I feel like now Lexi's one of my best friends because even if I'm going through something or the kids, she's one of the first people that I'll call and talk to about it and vice versa.
That's beautiful. Fatma says, be a parent and a coach. There we go. Okay, we have a super chat. Franny, you want to read this one?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Laying back in his tenderness, aka Andy, right?
Yep.
Franny, TJ said, "You're beautiful. Aw, you two are lucky." Aw. When'd you say that?
I say it all the time, Francis. I don't remember when Andy is referring to because I say it so often. I don't know. But you are beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
There's another time.
Thank you, Andy.
Claire with a comment says, Claire's a member, by the way, says, hey, TJ and Franny, you're both looking gorgeous as always. Thank you so much. What are you missing most about Europe now that you're back home? What are you missing about Europe, Francis?
I would have to say the freedom and the food. It's just, I don't know.
The freedom and the food.
Yeah, because what we did this last time, we love to take our kids and we love to travel with them, but there's something, it's different. It's more, it's more magical when it's just you and I.
Let me just cut you off.
Or you and me.
This was a lot more fun. I'm just going to be completely open. And I think it was more fun because we don't do it enough. And therefore, when we do it, it's like, you mean we don't have to eat, or we don't have to go back to feed someone, or we don't have to take this kid to the restroom, or we don't have to deal with the kids fighting.
The attitudes.
I'm
tired.
Or the why we have to get up, or all that stuff. And it was enjoyable. It was freeing.
Lexi Mack says, I knew she was gonna say freedom.
It was great. And Lexi was making jokes about it. What was Lexi saying about us when we came home? She said
What's that?
something like, "You don't want to stay another day," or something like that. I think she said something like that as a joke.
Yeah.
Teresa says,
We could have.
I knew you'd say food. For me, it was a freedom. It was the food, but it was also just the lifestyle, the culture. It's a lot different than here in the States. And for me, as an American man, I just thought it was really cool to see different lifestyles, different how men are over there with family.
Oh, I love that.
How kids are with their families and mothers and just people in general. It was really cool because for me this was a lot of experiencing the culture because I didn't have any work. I mean, I had my brothers, our show, but after that and before that, I was really just invested into enjoying myself and enjoying where I was. And especially in Cannes and in the Azut de Cour, I think it's called. Did I butcher that? But the French Riviera, especially there, I really got to just enjoy where I was at and the present time. And that was a much needed rest for me. So
I think also it helps for us to nurture our relationship, because when the kids are there and even back home, it's busy. Like we've been nonstop since we got home, nonstop. And so just being away alone, it helps your relationship. I feel like it makes us even that much stronger.
Britt wants to know, how do I cope with the jet lag? I've gotten worse. I used to be very good with jet lag. I can adapt pretty well. Now it seems like every time I come home from Europe, I'm waking up at 2:30 for the first week, maybe 3:30 or 4:30. And here's the thing, I'm up at that time just trying to force myself to go back to sleep, and then eventually I just say I give up.
I slept so good last night. Wow. First time since being back. I slept amazing.
I still have a couple more days, Britt, unfortunately. Yeah. Sine says, hey, I got my pre-order in and I already read the lyrics in the Facebook group. Go join, everybody. I am ready to pull an all-nighter to listen. Yes. So if you guys don't know what Sine is talking about, I've started to, I think the last several songs, post the lyrics in the Facebook group a couple days prior to the release. That way, for those of you who may want to listen to the song, you can sing along with it in a way. You can at least know what the song is about. And the only place where that's going to live until the song releases is in my Facebook group. So I will again post a link in the description box where you can join the Facebook group. And if you're watching on Facebook, just go to TJ Jackson, official TJ Jackson Facebook group. And I think there's like 8,500 members in there already. So it's already a flourishing and big group, but it's very supportive and a lot of fun. So make sure you guys go in there and just join. And then Sine says, I'm ready to pull an all-nighter. Why is she ready to pull an all-nighter? Because songs release at midnight. So Passion.
That's for tomorrow, right?
So tomorrow's Thursday.
Right.
At midnight. So technically Friday, the first minutes of Friday, the song will be available.
But would that be like European time?
It depends where you're at. If you're in Europe, then it's midnight Europe. If you're in the States, it's midnight States. So wherever you are, wherever it hits midnight, that's when it's going to be available. Okay? And by the way, thank you for the super chat, Sine. And Sine, real quick. Sine, I'm going to give this hint. Sine came up with a brilliant idea, you guys. She's mentioned for the Instagram members, for my Instagram members, that I should be doing some special live on the day of release for Passion, where maybe I talk about it or we listen to it. So I don't know what we're going to do. It's a great idea. I don't know if it's going to be the day before, as in tomorrow. I'll play it for those of my who are members of my on my Instagram. But something special is going to go on from the Instagram members. So that's another thing. If you want to know or you want to be part of that, go on Instagram and become a member. C-Fan has a question, Francis. What do you say to your kids when leaving them? In October, we are going to visit our 18-year-old daughter in Tenerife, 6-month internship, and we have to leave our 9, 8, and 5-year-old girls at home.
You know what we say? Peace out. No, just kidding. We don't. I wish it was that easy.
No, Franny, look.
TJ says peace out.
I say I love you guys. This is really healthy for you. I will see you before you know it. Don't hurt each other. Be good. Respect everyone. I'll see you soon. I just think the independence for our kids is very good for them. I think them understanding that at one point they may not have their parents, or they have to do things on their own. I think that's a very healthy thing. I think we in today's society, sometimes we overparent our kids. And
the saying where, absence makes the heart grow fonder is very true. It's good for you to miss them, good for them to miss you.
yeah.
It's still difficult though, because look, I feel like when you're under probably 8 years old, 9 years old, when you have younger ones, I think that's harder.
Yeah.
So when Rio's like 10, that's when I'll probably be saying peace out.
Like the 5-year-old, that's a tough one, right?
That's a hard. Yeah.
And all three of CFan's girls are, they're all young. This is a bit more challenging. I'll give you that. Ours are a little older. Rio's the youngest at 7.
But we have left them before.
We have a responsible 11-year-old who is like a 17, 18-year-old. And then we have a 14-year-old that's like maybe a 12-year-old. But they're all good kids.
They're all good kids.
But the point of the matter is, as they get older, it gets easier to leave them at home. So I understand that, but I will say this: the more you do it, the easier it will be. Just make sure they're being left in good hands. Have a talk with them before about being respectful and being good kids. And I think your kids will rise up to the occasion. So I think it's a healthy and a really important thing. Like I said, I think a lot of parents, we naturally overparent these days. I don't know if it's from the media scaring us. I don't know if we just want so much our kids to be great that we want to set them up in life and do everything we can to give them the best life. But in return, that actually, in my opinion, can slow them down and hurt them in their development. So I think this absence is a good way for them to learn their independence and to become independent. So
yep.
That's all.
I think it'll be good for all of you guys.
Claire agrees, Francis. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Enjoy your time, CFan, and let us know how it goes. I think it's going to be.
And you know
really
what
good.
I would say too? Don't FaceTime them too much, because it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. I noticed that when I would FaceTime Rio, he would get a little more sad. Mm-hmm. So I stopped doing that and just texting him. But don't do it throughout the day. Just enjoy yourself. Maybe check in once a day and be done.
There you go. Brandon, Francis,
hey,
who's
Brandon.
An amazing super member with a generous super chat. Thank you so much, Brandon. Brandon says, hey, TJ and Francis, a.k.a. my second family. Welcome home and love y'all both.
Aww.
We love you too, Brandon.
Yes, we do.
TJ, I was wondering if there will ever be another collaboration with you and Papa T on your music journey. I can't wait for Passion. Much love. Brandon, I think I may have mentioned this years ago, but one of my dreams and goals is to do a blues album with my father. Whether that's 3T and Papa T or just TJ and Papa T. It's something that I would love to do. I love the blues. My father loves the blues. And it would just be really cool to do an album or an EP with him and do some shows around it. So
that would be cool.
I've been mentioning to that for about 8 years. And I told my father it's still about 10 years away when I'm ready back then. So we're getting to that point where it's almost time. And I'm gonna put some pressure on him to do it. So I think it will happen, Brandon. I just don't know yet when. But it's one of those things where once it happens, trust me, you all will know about it, and it'll be a lot of fun. And as far as Passion, yes, that's Friday. I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm excited for it to be released, but as I said, there's a bit of nerves on my end for it, but
it's gonna be great.
And Tori.
Hey, Tori.
Thanks again, Brandon, for the super chat. Thank you for all that support, man. I really appreciate it. Tori is another great supporter, super member, and with his generous super chat says, welcome home, TJ and Franny. I missed the lives. I got to go to visit Vegas recently and got to celebrate Uncle Michael's birthday at the MJ1 celebration. It was absolutely amazing.
It really is.
Yeah, I love that show. I really do. I think they do a great job. I love the theater where it's at. I was at the Uncle Michael birthday celebration with my family last year. We actually did a vlog, not specifically on the show, but on our trip to Vegas. And of course, the show was a big part of it. So it is in the vlog. With all of that said, it's a great show and I'm happy you got to do it. There's certain things that I think if And this isn't just for my Uncle Michael. This is for anyone who has a big love for anything. It could be a sport. It could be a team. It could be a monument. Really, if there's something that you're passionate about, I really do encourage you to travel and go see it. Go do it. Don't let life get you stuck in a place where you feel you can't. Or
there's no better investment.
There's no better investment than your memories, because one day, if we are lying in our deathbed and we can't move, what we're going to have is our memories. We can't take anything with us. So go live life, you guys.
Not
go
that expensive bag, not that big house. It's going to be the memories.
That's right. So, and I know, I think the good thing is the way the world is set up now, a lot of these things are, you can learn about it early, and maybe you could save for it. But go and do things, make experiences. That's where living is at. We never know when we're promised, and I think this is another thing. I think Europeans, I think you all do that much better than we in the States do. I think sometimes, because what's the amount of vacation days we get here in the States?
Do we get vacation days?
Yeah.
You mean for school?
No, I'm saying for if you're working at a job.
Max 2 weeks, maybe?
Yeah, we get 2 weeks.
And a lot of times it depends on the company. You're not getting paid for that. So it's taking your own time off. You don't get paid while you're gone. So a lot of people can't do it. They can't afford to.
So it's really unfortunate, because in the States, we don't seem to cherish time away and time to do personal things and what we want to do. Where in Europe, I know you guys get a lot more days, and that's a beautiful thing. You guys encourage living, and I think we here in the States could do a better job with that.
Absolutely.
The Weird says, would you guys ever conquer your fear of big spiders and snakes by trying to hold one?
Listen, The Weird. I don't need to conquer that fear. I'm cool with not doing that. I don't need a big spider crawling on me. Oh, no.
So for me,
I'm good.
I don't need to do this if it's not going to provide an actual benefit. And the benefit of saying I conquered a fear is not enough.
No.
Nah, that's not enough. That's not. I need it to be for a good reason why I would do it. Does it benefit me health-wise? The risk reward has to be there. And a big spider or a snake, I don't really see any reward. So for me, that answer is a no.
No.
I don't need to do that. Good question, though.
Yeah.
Honey Martina, Francis, with the super chat. Thank you so much, Martina. Martina says, question for both of you. What's your favorite perfume, and what's a smell that reminds you of your childhood? Love you guys.
Oh, we love you more, Martina.
We love you too, Martina. Francis, what is your favorite perfume?
You tell me. I'm going to tell you mine. Let's see if you can tell me.
Okay.
I'm going to tell me yours, and you say mine.
You're going to tell me.
I'm going to say your cologne.
Okay. Okay. And I'll tell you what perfume I like most on you.
Yeah, let's see if you know.
Oh, I already know. It's a Scada in the we already did this, pink or purple.
Yeah, but what's it called? It's not.
It's a Scada.
Yeah, that's a brand. So I'm going to give you the brand and.
Is it Magic or something?
No.
What is it? A Scada what? It's in the purple bottle. What is it called, Francis? Essence.
No.
What is it?
I'm going to say mine for you. So mine for TJ is the one, Dolce & Gabbana.
Okay.
That's mine. But you used to say, don't tell people your scents, because then it doesn't make it unique. You don't think like that anymore. When I first met you.
Well, in this situation, I don't think it's a big deal. But
because I used to tell my family and people, my friends, then they started to all smell like me, and it wasn't unique anymore.
And then when I walk into a room and I smell, it's like, oh, I'm with my love, my beautiful friends. It's like, oh, I'm not. It's Lexi.
Lexi doesn't. Lexi likes a different one. Lexi likes the flower balm. That does smell really good.
That's what it's called.
Magnetism.
I would never remember that.
So magnetism, that is for a Scada. It's a Scada magnetism. But for my childhood, the scent, the smell that reminds me the most is Pine Sol. It's not a perfume. It's Pine Sol.
Really? Because of cleaning?
Yeah. Oh my mom was a clean freak.
Wow.
What about you?
I guess would be the perfume of my first girlfriend.
You've had many of those.
No, I haven't had many first girlfriends. I've only had one first girlfriend.
What was it called? I know what it is.
It's Carolina Herrera.
And he bought it for me once, guys.
Is that a no-no? Am I not supposed to?
Actually, you got it for me once. And then I was like, oh, this smells good. Like, he's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, nope. Gave that stuff away. I'm not trying to smell like your ex-girlfriend.
Did I buy it for you? You sure it wasn't a gift?
It probably was, but I think it was. It was something you got again, which is what happened with the Scada. And
wait, was Scada? Oh, yeah.
You got it in France. In a goodie bag. You guys did this event.
Yeah.
And you ended up liking the scent so much. It became my signature smell.
And you're still wearing it.
But this guy got me his first girlfriend's. He says he really likes it. It smells so good. Man. I was like, boy.
See, and Love says TJ is brave. Is that brave of a thing
that
to do?
Is brave.
Is that wrong?
What if I gave you my ex-husband's and been like,
I don't care.
Look.
Hey, look.
TJ, you would not want to smell like my ex.
I don't.
You would not. You would not. There's honestly, no way.
I don't really care. If I like the smell.
Lydia, that's right. And the fact that he told me, he's like, yeah, it's a smell that she used to wear and I really like it.
I'm just too honest, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. I like Escada better anyways. But my point is this.
This boy.
I don't think it's a big deal. As long as because this is how I'm thinking. If she's wearing this perfume enough, my association with it is now going to be with her.
Read Teresa's comment.
TJ, I would have slapped you for that one. I disagree. Teresa, I would have dodged that. You would have missed. You would have dodged. You would have swung and missed. There's nothing wrong with it. Red flag. Come on, ladies.
Dude, you don't see anything wrong with that? That's crazy to me.
I swear. I mean, I'm not going to say there's nothing wrong, but I don't think it's a bad thing.
And it smelled good.
I understand the point you guys are making.
You lost your mind.
Open your minds for a second.
You lost your mind.
Just open it. If I gave Frances that perfume and she wore it, let's say for 6 months straight, when she wears it on the first day of month number 7, who am I going to think of with
your
that
ex.
scent? No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to think of Frances.
Nope.
She has now taken the control of that scent.
Nope. Every time.
It's like, okay, look, it's like a dog. Okay.
See, even Raven's like, nope.
If Lexi brings her dog Coda to here and I start giving Coda snacks, the same snacks Lexi's giving her, at some point Coda's going to say, oh, TJ's the one who gives me the snack. So now the affiliation is going to be and the love's going to be with TJ. If TJ's the one who keeps giving me snacks. She's everyone.
TJ, it's common sense.
I don't know.
He literally.
I didn't fight it. I was like, okay, I get your point.
Jennifer Jackson, yes, Franny, it's a no-no. I did the same with my ex's scent. I don't want to smell you smelling like my ex. I would still relate that smell to him.
See, but then you always think of your ex. Really? I just think maybe because it's my memory thing.
Maybe he wanted to think of his ex, guys.
I didn't want to think of my ex. My ex was a sweetheart, a wonderful person, but my love is with Franny J.
You watching this ex, you might be watching this.
There you go. It doesn't necessarily smell the same on your husband versus your ex. It's your body oils that make it different.
That's what they say, but no thank you. I would still smell it in the air when he sprays it.
Smells linked with memory. I understand that, but I don't know.
Yep, okay. Bruh. Right. Oh no, who wants to smell like an ex?
Right. You guys have made it loud and clear. I guess I'm wrong on that one. But like I said,
look, I never used it again. Once, look, he gave it to me, and then I was wearing it for a little bit, and then he said, I was like, all right, I'm getting rid of this thing. No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know, but I didn't push it. I was like, why aren't you wearing the one? It's not like I said, I love this one. You need to wear this one. I don't remember how that laid out. I trust Frances and how it went down.
Yeah, I know exactly how it went out.
But I don't think it was like, that's so wrong to do. I don't know. I just don't. I'm sorry. I like the smell.
I really like this smell. She used to wear it. Okay, well, we getting rid of this one.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Honey Martina. Yeah. What have I started?
I don't know. I feel like if we, I don't know. I can make some analogies. You know, if we went to an ice cream place that I went to with my ex over and over and over.
It's not the same.
And then it's like, can I not go with you now?
It's not the same. That's not the same.
It's the same. I have memories of going.
No, because a scent is something you wear on sometimes a daily basis.
I feel like you're
not going to get that ice cream every day. So
I feel like you could replace memories. But then again,
Yes, Charlene.
I'm all good with it. This is a learning experience. So I'm all good with it, you guys. I'm all good. The wonderful end to this story is she has a scent that I love more than anything, and that's the Scada Magnetism, whatever. You don't wear it that much, but when you do wear it, it's wonderful.
Babe, I wear it almost every day.
I don't.
On our trip, no, I didn't put it on today.
Okay.
On our trip, I had it on every day.
You don't wear it in the house.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
I don't.
That's sad. I'll just stop wearing it then because you don't smell it anyway.
I don't smell it. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put it right on your pillow.
Fowler thinks I look tired. Rest and take care of you. I am a little tired. I woke up early, but you know what? I got Alive. I got the DDJF Live. I got some work I got to do. I got a lot of catching up, but then I'm gonna go to bed.
You did wake up early.
So I am a little tired, Paula, but I'm okay. Thank you for the concern and thank you for the super chat. Emmanuel says, hi, TJ King and Queen. We feel much better. Thanks. Nice, Emmanuel. I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah.
And then, Francis, we got a very generous
from
super
Clements.
Chat from Clements.
Thank you, Clements.
Who just wants to say love and give love to us, to the community. And Clements, that is so sweet of you. So thank you so much.
That is very sweet.
Okay, let's see what else. We have a super chat from Caleb.
Hey,
Caleb says, hey, TJ and Francis, how are you guys today? I've missed you. Always lovely to see you. Love you very much. TJ, I believe Passion will be the best song. Ooh.
It's going to be good.
I think some of you are really going to like it. And I'm hoping everyone else really likes it as well. But I think what I do like about Passion is it's got a very 90s R&B vibe to it, but it's still in my vein, in my wheelhouse. So I'm excited for it. You know, I know for some of the people who have heard it, it's their favorite song I've done. So I'm excited. Mm-hmm. I have to be honest, though. There's some songs that I haven't released that I'm very excited to do and release to you guys. So it's tough for me to say it's my best song, but maybe out of the ones I've released so far, maybe so. Francis, we have a new member. Wanda Sample has become
welcome.
A member. So welcome to the crew, Wanda. Wanda also says, hey, guys, I just joined the membership program.
Nice.
Welcome. So what can Wanda expect as a member, Francis?
You tell her, TJ.
Francis?
I'm having amnesia.
Francis, always quick to tell you what you get as a member. So as a bruh, you get access to our Healthy Habits program we did a year ago. You also get emojis, access to emojis, and you're going to have a little badge next to your name. So when you do these kind of super chats, it has a badge there, as well as whenever you comment on our videos, there's a little badge that denotes that you are a member. And then when we comment, it's oftentimes easier to see members' comments, so it highlights it for us. For Queens, you get everything the bros get, but you also get access to our weekly live Q&As or discussions, very much like this, but it's just members, so it's a lot less people, and it's very interactive and more chill, and we talk about usually things that are going on in life, and we're more open on those discussions. We can dive in deeper. And then as a knight, you get everything I had mentioned about the bros and the queens, but you also get access to weekly content, extra bonus content, where you can see a lot of cool stuff. So there's a library of stuff in the Knight Vault already, where it's old stuff from when Rio was born in the hospital, all that kind of stuff, to just extra footage from our vlog. So there's a lot of cool content, and you can become a member. So
you wanted me to say all that.
I want you to know that, honey. I think it's good that you know that.
Yeah.
This is another great question from Loves. Love says, I want to have kids one day, but I have horrible anxiety about labor. Is it as bad as I think? LOL. Be honest, Francis.
Well, let's be honest here. Millions, hundreds of millions of people have done it. So it's just, to me, it's part of life. It's the fact that I did it 6 times, that should tell you a lot. Lexi's birth was definitely the hardest. I did not have any pain medication or numbing or anything like that. I got to the hospital too late. That was probably one of the most traumatic experiences of my life.
So traumatic is the right word for that experience.
Well, not, it wasn't traumatic. It was painful.
Frances is a tough girl too.
It was painful. And I did it on my own. Lexi was due December 25th. She ended up coming December 22nd. My sisters, I had all of their kids. They were all outside shopping. And I had, I want to say, 8 kids with me. My brother-in-law happened to be there. And I was honestly almost, I felt like I was dying in the room by myself. Finally, I just said, I can't take it anymore. There was no cell phones back then. So how was I going to call them? So basically, I just told him, we packed all the kids up in the car, and literally it was like a 5-seater car. So the kids weren't even in seatbelts. He literally dropped me off by myself. And I had to go in pain, fill out all the paperwork by myself. They showed up probably like an hour or so later. So
you couldn't get the epidural?
I could not get, I was already dilated to 8.
So I think the biggest advice for loves is to not be too fearful. It's part of life.
It's part of life. All the other births were great.
It's been happening forever.
Yep.
Hundreds, billions of people have experienced this. And did you say hundreds of millions?
Yeah, I did.
Just realizing you said, so billions of people have experienced this. And I think the beautiful thing is, in today's time, we have a lot of help in being able to do it as pain-free as possible.
Yes.
Look at me talking like I've experienced this. But I think the moral of the story, loves, is to try to make sure you are on it and you are close to a hospital and you can get your epidural.
I think that they make it so nice now. You're so comfortable now. That would not be a reason for me to not have a child. Because you can go in and not feel a thing. So that's possible too, if you get the pain medicine in time.
Good advice, loves. I hope this encouraged you to do it. There's nothing more beautiful than being a parent. So
and it's all worth it.
It's all worth it.
Even if you did, I mean, I'm thinking about my mom who did it 7 times and she had no epidural ever.
Yeah.
To me, that's.
Could you do it 7 times without an epidural?
I would not want to do that. No. Could I? Yes.
Same with Grandma, right? Grandma Jackson.
Yes, exactly.
9 times. 10 times. Rocky with the super chat says, hello, hope you both are well. I wanted to know, will you perform anytime in the U.S., specifically NYC, anytime soon? I honestly have been thinking about doing some shows next summer in the States. The LA is pretty much a lock for me to do next summer. New York would be definitely the second option, second city. I just don't know how many cities I want to do, but it's looking likely. Rocky's World.
Can I tell you which ones you
I know
do?
You always say Texas.
Well, yeah, LA, New York, and Texas.
Okay, so there's Francis's choice, but I don't know. I mean, that is cool. It's the West, it's the Central, and then it's the East Coast. So there is, it does make a lot of sense, but I'm likely going to follow that advice and at least do 3 shows in the States, in those 3 states next summer. So that's the goal.
That would be cool.
Rocky's World. That's definitely the goal. Michael Jackson fan with the super chat says, hello, TJ and Franny. How are you guys? How have you guys been dealing with the hot weather?
It has been hot. Look, we came from Europe. The weather was beautiful.
It was perfect.
Can't say that for the month before that when we were doing the tour. That was, some of those days were a little hard, but we just stay inside, really. The girls did have tennis yesterday. I felt pretty bad for them because where we were at, it was like 105. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but you know what? We were in the mountains, so it wasn't so bad. They had a nice breeze, but we just stay inside, really.
I don't like this weather. It's too hot, but like Franny said, we pretty much have been staying inside. We obviously have to get out for the kids and their activities, but if we had it our way, we wouldn't leave this house. The AC is an amazing, beautiful invention, and one that we definitely enjoy during these hot weathers. For those of you who don't know, it's been pretty much 105 to 108 degrees in Southern California. And for those who don't know what that means I always get this confused. Are we Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Babe, we're Fahrenheit.
Okay. So in Celsius, it's 42 degrees Fahrenheit. I didn't mess that up.
You sure it's not more?
It's 42.222.
That sounds too nice.
That's how hot it's been. It's been miserable. So yeah, the AC's been helping. Sai says,
Sai.
With the super chat, what is going on? Sai says, that's hilarious. My question is, how was it working with Claire from my wife and kids? What was she like? Any stories about the shoot? Francis, you have more experience with Claire.
Well, yeah, because I was
Jennifer
there.
Freeman.
Jennifer Freeman. Yeah, that's her name. Right?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know it's Jennifer.
Her real name.
I think it's Freeman. So Jennifer Freeman.
She was really sweet. So basically, I was there with her when she was like, helped her kind of pick out the outfits and the makeup and stuff like that while she was getting her makeup done. She was very sweet. I mean, she was great. She's very professional, right?
Very. Yeah. I thought she was great. Great actress. I've done several videos. This was the first time doing it with a strong actress. Mm-hmm. And what was cool is for this video.
Were you nervous at all because she was so cute and pretty?
Yeah. No, I'm just playing. I don't think nervous. No, I wasn't nervous.
You sure?
No, she's a beautiful girl, though.
She is.
Did I look nervous?
Well, I think he's nervous to like have physical contact. I had to tell you again, like you gotta like. I think when you guys were together, it's just funny to see you like that. It's cute. I think it's cute. Because I feel like if I wasn't there, you'd be more comfortable.
Well, yeah, I would, especially after Insomnia and how you reacted to Insomnia.
Stop. I was telling you to go in more on Insomnia. I thought you looked scared.
How were you telling me?
You weren't there. Between the takes. Yeah, between the takes, I was like, honey, you gotta be more into it, like comfortable, be confident.
All right.
Because when it would come to her butt, you would like touch her back and then kind of like skip her butt and then go down the leg. You can't do that. You gotta like.
Okay, you say that now. Fanny.
But TJ, I did tell you that. I had to step away from being a wife and tell you like what it looked like.
And then at some point I was looking for you and I couldn't find you.
Where was I? Sleeping?
Downstairs. Getting air.
Yeah. So it was like 16 hours later. That was a long shoot.
Okay. By the way, Lisa's a member. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for being a member.
It wasn't even that bad, by the way.
You'll get more conversations like these, and we would dive deeper. We need to do an insomnia talk. Michael Jackson fan with a super chat says, hello, TJ. How long did it take you to record Passion? Not too long. Passion was going to be on the Damaged EP. It was the final song for that EP, but we decided to go in a different direction because we wanted to add horns. So the song, I think, was written and recorded and pretty much finished in a week's time outside of the horns. And then we had to wait and put some horns on it. So, but within a couple of days, because like I said, I go to David's in Nashville for a couple of weeks, and I usually come out with 3 songs that are close to finished. And then I try to finish 3 other songs for the 3 months. And so I would say a couple of days, three days. And then Jack Love want to know what song is this video for. Francis, what song were we talking about with Claire from My Wife and Kids?
Obsession. Yeah.
All right. So maybe we put on the Giving Tree. There it is. Boom. Not yet, but if you're rewatching, there you go. Franny, what do we like about touring?
I think seeing you perform for me is first, and then really just meeting the fans and seeing all the love and support you have. I thought that was really cool.
I think it's all of that, seeing the fans enjoy it, being part of a special night, but also traveling and seeing different cultures and different places and different things. And in this instance, it was wonderful to do it with the family because I got some travelers in my family. Real loves it. Jojo likes it. So it's very exciting to see different things in different countries and different cities when your kids are into it. So all of the above is the proper answer.
Yeah.
Francis, this is from 2022 Music Dude. Why don't you read this question?
You want me to read it?
Yes, I do.
Lordy. Okay. Let me start over. I think if you have a stepdad or stepmom, you should not call them by their name. That's disrespectful. They're lately considered to be a parent to them. What do you think, TJ and Francis? Much love. Much love back. So did I read that right?
Yeah, if you have a stepdad or a stepmom, you should not call them by their name. That's disrespectful. They're lately considered to
their
be
name as in like your TJ?
Yeah.
So I have pretty strong beliefs on this.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I met you, I don't believe that your stepchildren should call you mom or dad.
Ooh.
So
you're saying kind of the opposite.
I'm saying the opposite.
Okay.
Because I feel like, okay, that's how I felt then.
Okay.
Let me clarify this.
Okay.
When I first met you, I never told Sage or Lexi to call you dad. Never, ever.
Okay.
So I just feel like it's the comfort thing for the child. I really believe at the end of the day, it's what the child would feel comfortable with. Okay. You're so cute like that. Leave it like that.
Francis, focus on the question. Don't get distracted, Francis.
So anyway, I truly believe that it's whatever the kid wants. Whatever makes the child, and both parents should understand that. But if let's just say you got remarried or something and my kids were calling her mom, that would be hurtful. I did all the hard work.
That would be hurtful?
I feel like that would
What hurt. If she was a really good person? And
I
really...
don't care. I don't care. No. I raised them. I put all the hard work in. I carried them for 9 months. So honestly, that would be, I don't know. Would you mind?
Teresa agrees. I only have one mom and dad, and I'm not calling anyone else that.
I just wouldn't. Like for me, for my culture, it's a loyalty thing. Like I feel like I would hurt my mom if I called someone else mom. Unless it was a mother-in-law or something. Look, loves. Nope, I'm calling them by their name.
I'm thinking
imagine Rio calling my husband dad.
Is he a good person to Rio?
Yeah. Would I be with anyone else? No. That wasn't?
I'll tell. Okay, let me say this. If I didn't care for the person, that would be awful. That would be really bad. If I like the person and
you wouldn't like it, it would bother you. You know what he tries to do?
Yeah, I think
he tries to act like things don't bother him.
It's not that. I try to see it from every angle and try to justify the reasoning. And I just don't think. I think the name is probably better. I just think it's less hazardous. I think calling a stepfather by dad often can lead to issues, and I don't think that's worth it. So I truly feel that the kid is what matters, and whatever the kid is comfortable with, the adult should adjust and be comfortable with that. If a kid wants to call your husband dad, then I think I would have to be okay with it. Now, if you or the husband are pushing that, that's a different thing. But
I think some parents do push that. I don't think it's right to push that. I think that it should be up to the child.
I agree. I think it should be in-laws is different though, right?
Yes, I would totally call your mom or dad.
Yeah, in-laws are different.
Yeah,
I think so. I just think it's when it becomes, it's just it's tricky because remarriages and step parents, that could become very tricky and different.
Jennifer Jackson says, what if they didn't have a mom and their stepmom is their first mother figure? To me, totally fine.
So that, okay.
Totally fine, because if that's the only mom that they know.
So, but if the mom is well and in their lives, there should only be one person called mom.
I feel like there needs to be a conversation had with the mom and the stepmom and the child.
I love how direct you guys are saying with some strengths. Maria Marie says, if they didn't raise me, nope, I will call them by their name. Woo.
I would never call someone my mom married dad. Never. I feel like it would be disrespectful to my dad. Mm-hmm. And I've never called someone else mom.
Okay.
Never.
Some step parents are more involved than the actual parents, so it's more understandable if you call them mom and dad.
I get that too. And you were really involved. I mean, you were like their parent as well.
I think that has to come from within. It has to come from the child and no one else. If the child doesn't want to do it, all love and all respect. If the child does, then all love and all respect.
Didi's calling.
you go answer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not in, you could step away for
Just in
Nancy's.
case.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just lunchtime. She probably just
Well.
wants to know if she can go somewhere after.
I love you more, Didi.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Dad's right here.
Angel says yes, it should be up to the child. I think that's where we get into a lot of troubles, where we put our egos and our feelings
Didi
in
has
it.
something she wants to say.
On the live?
Yeah. Didi, go ahead. This is what we deal with sometimes. Didi, go ahead. Now everyone can hear you.
Oh my gosh, hi guys.
You know what her first thing was?
They can't talk to you back, Didi.
You know what her first thing was? Where's Dad? Tell him I love him.
No, I said I love you to Mom first.
And then what?
And then I said, where's Dad?
Yes. She said, I love you, Mom, so I know she wanted something.
What's going on, Didi?
No.
Didi, we're on a live though, my love.
Okay.
Everyone says hi. What do you want to ask?
Hi lovers.
What do you want?
I want to ask?
Yes, Didi.
What do you want to ask?
How was your day?
No, that's not what you want to ask. Come on, Dee. Lexi says hi too. Lexi's watching the live.
And we
Why don't you go on the live, Didi?
I thought you were talking about the livers.
Baby, we are.
And we wonder why American school system is struggling.
She's at lunch. They're all saying hi, honey. Bommy says hi. Everyone says hi, baby. Oh, Bommy. Can I call you after?
Yeah.
Okay, what
Love
do you
you,
need,
Didi.
babe?
Nothing.
Okay.
Yes, you do, but I'll call you after, okay, my love?
I love you.
Love
Bye,
you more.
Didi.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Francis, Martina became a new member as well.
Martina, welcome.
Welcome, Martina. Welcome
Give a big
the
hug
crew.
to your mom, too. She's so sweet and cute.
She is very, very, very sweet. Rocky's World has a super chat. It says, question, will this year's Thriller Night be different from the previous years? And if so, what will stand out? Rocky, every year is a little different. We try to make it bigger and better than it was before. I cannot tell you how it's going to be different. It's a surprise, and that's just the honest truth. We try to make sure when you go through the gates at Havenhurst, you're getting an experience that is going to surprise you, that's going to keep a smile on your face for the next 4 hours. So 4 or 5 hours?
I don't know. Don't come out here telling people that we don't.
Multiple hours, let's say that. So I can't tell you how it's going to be different, but it will be different. Every year is a little bit different, and the goal is to make it better and better. Especially with it being Thriller 40, it's going to be a good one. Philippa with the super chat.
Hi, Philippa
is also a super member. Philippa says, hi, TJ and Francis. I just wanted to say thank you for being so open, caring, and loving. Love you guys.
Aw, thank you, Philippa. We love you too.
Philippa, we love you too. We hope your trip, I don't know if you're still on it, but we hope it was a great trip or it's going well. And thank you. We enjoy doing this. We enjoy connecting, and we try to just be open, honest, and learn from each other. Not just us, but also from you guys.
Absolutely.
That's why we like when you guys answer the questions too. So we will always, or at least try to continue doing this for a long time. It's enjoyable.
Yep.
Elena says, hi, TJ and Francis. You are both amazing people. Question, do you believe in the law of attraction? I send you love from Romania.
Well, we send you love back,
Elena. I want to go to Romania very badly,
yes.
Elena. I've been hearing wonderful things about it, so hopefully I'll get there soon. Do I believe in the law of attraction? That answer is yes.
I do too.
I do.
100%.
Francis, you definitely believe in it?
It's not even a question for me. There's too many things in my life that have happened because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to say a couple? Are they private?
No, they're not really private. I just feel like it's honestly what you put out there is what you get back. I mean, I prayed for somebody. I prayed for a husband like you and a husband like you, and it happened. So
you're
I feel like that's law of attraction. Whatever you're putting out there in the world is what you're going to get back.
Whatever you're thinking about and wanting. So it's like a manifestation. You believe in that?
Yes.
Okay. I do too.
Absolutely do.
I do too. And I think that's
the mind is powerful.
That's why it's important to think positive thoughts and surround yourself with positive people, because positive energy can really play a role in how your life turns out. It may not turn out exactly how you're thinking or exactly what you want, but it will happen in a way where it's still, I truly feel, is going to happen. If you think about something very strongly and passionately with a lot of love and without no doubt, and you work towards it, I do believe more often than not it does happen.
Yeah.
So there we go. Dee Dee, here we go. Can me and Renee go to Chick-fil-A with lots of love? Dito Bopper. Who knew it was Dito Bopper?
Hi, Dee Dee and Renee. We love you guys.
Can they go to Chick-fil-A, Francis?
Who gonna take you?
I'm not taking you. I have DDJF.
Well, after school.
Yeah, I think it's after school. Can they go to?
I don't know, because the kids have art after school too.
Right,
so we got to figure that out, Dee Dee. I gotta look and see if it's gonna work.
This is when we were talking about vacation, being in con. This is the stuff that we didn't have to deal with. But it's no, please.
What does that mean, Dee?
No PLS.
Yeah, it's please. I have back to school night.
I don't understand what she's saying, Francis.
She has back to school night. You know that, right?
Okay.
Tonight. Okay.
All right. We love you, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, after school maybe, but I can't take it now.
Okay, Francis. This is
Yes.
from Blessed and Prosperous. I love that name.
Me too.
How long have you all been married? You guys are such a beautiful couple, and you all inspire me so much. That's really
Aw.
cool.
Thank you.
Blessed.
We've been married. I know.
You're asking
Do you
me?
know?
Yeah, we got married in 2007.
Just say the number.
15 years.
15 years.
Wow.
We've been together for October will be 23 years. That's a long time. 23 years. Yeah, because, will it be longer?
Yeah, it's longer. 24 years.
Really?
24 years.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Is it almost half my life?
You're a lucky girl, Francis. You're a lucky girl. No, I will say this. It's been an amazing...
I manifested you. Don't you forget, okay?
So you have the control.
I have the control.
I will say this. It's been an amazing journey with Francis. My love for her is stronger than ever. I've enjoyed pretty much the entire 25 years.
Pretty much. I mean,
there's a couple days, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Honestly, not really, though. I have to say she's a special woman, and I'm very blessed to feel... like we have many more years ahead. I'm excited for our future, and the time is flying. I will say that.
It is. I wish it would slow down a bit.
That's the only sad thing about this, but I feel we've just been blessed to find each other and have each other.
It just works well. I can't even really express it because honestly, I don't know another relationship like ours. I just feel... and maybe this is why it's easier to feel so grateful and blessed. But every day I feel really blessed to be able to have this relationship. And I honestly believe that TJ and I put each other before ourselves. And if anything were to happen between us, we would always want the best for each other. And that's a really cool feeling.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's been a long time.
Yeah,
it's been more than half my life. Has it been half of yours yet?
Almost.
Almost half of hers. More than half of mine.
No, it has been more than half because I met you when I was 23.
Yeah, Jack Love, that's right. What would you suggest to people, Francis?
I think it honestly starts with knowing it's your self-worth. So you have to really believe that you have earned the right to have an amazing life, an amazing relationship. You truly have to believe that within yourself. So when you believe that, you're not just going to settle in life. Look, my first relationship, it was very difficult, but I learned from that experience. I'm happy for that experience because it taught me a lot. And every single time that I was hurt or done wrong, it was like a foreign feeling to me. It was like, okay, you don't deserve this. You deserve better. You've earned the right to have an amazing partner. So I feel like you truly have to believe that within yourself. And then once you do, things kind of, they fall into place. They really do.
Francis, as much as I want to answer this, I think this is a great question to answer in a member's live because we don't have the time. And I see that Claire is a member. Claire wants to know, do we think an atheist and a Christian can last in a relationship?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Claire, we're going to save this question and we're going to do a members live I like
that question,
and we're going to lead with this question and have a great talk with our members, okay? Because we are out of time, you guys. It's been an hour and 20 minutes we've been live, and I have a DDJF show to do. But I do want to say this, and I guess we have something to share. There's some artwork. This is the fan art for today's week. It's from tjjackson._.fan, or you can say TJ Jackson Happy Face Fan.
That's cute.
A cool artwork. What do they call these? A mosaic, I think it's called, when you have different pictures that make up one picture. Not a collage, because a collage is a bunch of different pictures, but they don't make a cool, unique picture like this does. This is a
really
mosaic.
Cool, actually.
Love this work. If you guys look in deeply, I don't know if you can see it from a phone where most of you are probably watching, but there's pictures within the picture. So this is a really cool piece of art. And thank you so much, tjjackson._.fan. As we've said before, we're going to try to end every live Q&A with showing some of your art, because we get a lot of cool art pieces every week, and it's time to start showing the love back. So that's it, you guys. We are going to head out. We are going to go. Francis, anything else you want to say to all our family rulers out there?
Just to have an amazing, blessed day.
We love you guys. To all our new members, thank you for joining. I almost said Moonbers. Don't know what a Moonber is. But
you're just tired.
I am tired. To all of our members, thank you for joining. Thanks for being with us. For everyone else, we love you all. Please be safe.
Yes, we
Take
do.
care of yourself. Take care of your family. And we will see you guys next Wednesday.
Bye, guys.
Adios.